Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we are back with another Azeroth Wars game, and this time we're going to be focusing on something that I know that I've had a terrible habit of ignoring in the past, and that I hope the Azeroth Wars League games will fix to some degree, which is the Kalimdor fight. I ignore it so often, and many of you pointed out, and I apologize for all of you amazing players who play on the Kalimdor fight, and I ignore. I apologize, but today I've been told we have an amazing Kalimdor fight, and we're going to get to see the terrain and map utilized in ways we haven't imagined. I'm very excited to see which. I know a few of the players in the game. I'm excited to see who else is in there, though. Let's see if I can dick around with my settings really quickly. There we go. I figured why not actually literally start streaming right in the middle of it. Poor streamers, they're not going to miss anything. But it's on the VOD. They'll come back and they'll watch it because they'll be like, oh my god, I must have missed something. That's how I get you. I get you guys coming and going. I got a little ring going. That's okay. Don't feel bad. I don't use you in any way. We're on the tail end of a bowl of hookah here. I was sitting and I thought, God, I am in the mood to cast a game right now. It is 2 a.m. for me. I got back from school about an hour and a half ago. Well, it was a long day. My car broke down. It was just a bad day. Like, it didn't break down. It just didn't start. Like, I clearly messed it up. Oh, Yo-Yo Strawberry is going to be playing red. Azeroth is blue, Dave Rolf teal. That's a good one. Supgoat's purple. Woo. War WCJ is yellow. Cubs fan Mikey is orange. Alpun, another good player, is green. Nailson is pink. Hidesmoker is gray. Wrath Icefire is light blue. Typhoon Nova as dark green. Samil is brown. Oh wow, this is gonna be an interesting game. Who managed to claim these creeps early on? It was the North Alliance. Blue missed out on that. No movement from him as of yet. And in the south of Kalimdor, that is, Nelson quickly takes this control point. Tanaris is now safe. Oculus isn't going to have time to get up there to do anything to him whatsoever. Oh, and down in Jean Narub. Well, it's just looking awesome as always. And the people watching stream are going to be so mad at me because they don't have chat open. I might not have chat open at all. I might just go through this entire thing with chat completely closed. Move out from red and blue already. We see meat wagons and abominations in production. Temple of the Damned upgrading the skeletal longevity. Looks like he's going to go for a very heavy necromancer style, probably buffing up Kel'Thuzad into a very mana regen build instead of his nuky corpse explosion build. And red aggressive on these creeps. He's got to make sure to keep these two frostworms alive. They can take out Saffron all on their own, meanwhile racking up the money and the experience to help him over in the Eastern Kingdoms fight in the south. Teal's moved up, wiped out the neutral dwarf camp. Any movement down? No. Okay, that's fair enough. Blasted Lands has been abandoned by Dark Green. Netherguard Keep, that's the word I was looking for. I wasn't stalling at all, guys. Come on. Oh, God. Get with it. And light blue clearing out Tanaris very quickly. It's just a creep fest over in Kalimdor. That's usually why I ignore it. It's like, okay, when I see two big groups of differently colored things come together, I'll go check it out. But otherwise, these fights tend to be a little bit more aggressive. Red, awesome meat wagons. He's going to take out the cannon tower. I don't know about him pushing in here. Maybe he's sensing that he can get the advantage. He won't be stuck on the bridge, but he's suffering a lot of damage. He's out of position. He needs more Crypt Fiends to the front. Obsidian statues especially repairing or healing these zombies and regenerating the mana of these warlocks and necromancers as well. Purple left to fend for himself. He gets the summons from up north from this keep, and even reinforcements from the barracks streaming in at the same time. Necromancers are taking a lot of damage. Red forced to back them up, and no fight in the south yet. No conflicts in Kalimdor yet. This is where it's at, guys. It's just and green arrives with his Magus to do the chain healing, chain schmealing. Gonna kill the queen instead of possessing her, and that's a shame. Blue running around with Blade Masters. Oh, he was trying to fight off orange, but orange couldn't do it. But the improved cannon tower wreaking a terrible toll. Or cavalry holding purple or orange just long enough to inflict some more damage. Red forced back from the bridge. Purple streaming across now with the support of these Magus. We don't know if they have chain heal yet. I didn't look. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they do. Alpun's not a bad player. Red, however, on two fronts now with these extra long skeletons, able to switch them from front to front. And Kel'Thuzad's in the front of the battle. Come on, back him up, Red. Of closing my eyes in anticipation. Oh, he gets out of there. Just barely, but it was enough. And in Kalimdor, Pink being super aggressive. He's all over the place. And a big stun from the Centaur Khan. Pink's going to be fine. He's got lots of Kodos. Remember, guys, episode 1. Build Kodos, you bozos. And Red holding on with the Skeleton Warriors. I would have expected. You see Purple adjusting. He's building the Vanguard only, or the Vanquishers, or whatever Zealot Warrior they are. And they can't be resurrected into dead units. It's a good move. But he already has these meat wagons with the upgrade. They should be producing corpses, slowly admittedly, but it is a supply. And we see it going up. Blue's healing up at the well. He's got to get up there with that hero and start using that combat negate. I'd like to see this ballista moved up to target the necromancers. It's tempting to just go ahead and A move, but things like siege units often need to be microed a little bit more to be maximally effective. Crossroads being fortified. No, I don't know if it's fortified. I didn't look recently. I don't know if that's how Crossroad always looks. So what is Samil doing? What's Samil doing? He's okay. He's finishing up Illidan. I was gonna say he's going really slow, but you know what? I'm the one who's going slow, and this fight is just so action-packed that we haven't had any time to look at anything else. And Teal's made his move. He's streaming out. He has a defensive force, lots of Black Drakes. This means they can harass north and south, forcing Yellow back to build too many units or Griffins in response that might get wiped out, although Griffins are strong against them. And Dark Green actually opting to fortify the bridge, saying, Teal, have those lands because Yellow's not doing jack all. War WCJ is... where is he? Okay, he's been creeping. And to be fair, his money's not high. So I'm led to believe the Great Forge is probably pumping out tons of units at the moment. Or he's doing something crazy, upgrade-wise or tech, because he spent his money, but nothing's happening. Teal's going to make his first tentative full-scale assault on Dark Green here, and hopefully units summoned from Darkshire will be used on the front line. And there's the Bloodlust. There's no Dispel for Dark Green anymore. Yellow's the one who has that, and you can see it really affecting them. He's got the Shout, they've got the Bloodlust, all kinds of bonuses, and Dark Green unable to stop that. But a very nice... Wow! We rarely see players step their defenses like this. Often it's just one big wall of stuff. But Dark Green's opting to go for a slightly different method, wherein he actually builds things in retreating order. It'd be amazing how effective this is, because you go, oh crap, there's 2 towers here attacking me and 2 here. And then there's 2 here if I try to attack these 2. And the deeper your army gets into this, the more you try to, consolidate, I guess, or commit. That's the word, commit to an attack, the deeper into the shithole you go. It's an Iron Warriors Warhammer kind of move. And unfortunately, Teal actually does have siege units, so he's going to be able to address these. That Dark Green really holding on. Wow, he's doing some great damage. Where Dispel's from Dispel's all over the place going off now. Wow, that was a good shockwave by Dark Green there. He's got to be very careful. I'm guessing the crown is on the hero that has... Yes, it's on High Lord Bolvar 4 Dragon. Are we missing anything else in the world? No, it's actually exactly the same, except Red has fewer stuff. Has less stuff. Wow, Dark Green just making an amazing show of the fact that you know, even solo, he's a very serious threat. And now Yellow, wow, what is Yellow doing? He's committing a lot of forces in here. I think, okay, that's a Thane in the front. That's a good move. It can activate its invulnerability and heal and taunt, or it could just die. It could just fucking die. Muradin Bronzebeard is going to try to do some damage. Magnai realizing, as always, he is way too far into the fight in the wrong place. And look at this man damage that Teal's able to bring. Yellow not addressing any of these towers. He's just letting them beat the crap out of his army, and then he's dying. Why do you bring siege units if you don't have them attack fortified armored targets that are killing you? I don't understand. Yellow's going to take a vicious beating and lose both heroes from all looks of things, and Teal's got to be crowing. He was so beaten down by this defeat. King Varian Rin goes down, but he is going to claim Kha'Zix the Supreme. He's not going to get away today, I don't think, unless that stun switch it. And Yellow just rage quits. He's done. He's done with the game. Trying to save Kha'Zix, or at the very least, Oh, get him! Oh, get him! Oh, get him! Oh, get him! Oh, you lost your hero. You might as well get him. Oh my God, he's not dead. He's not dead. Oh, I'm watching. Oh, and he loses him. He didn't even have to lose him, but Dave Rolf said, "Fuck it, I have the crown. Who cares?" Dave Rolf, wow, really turning that around there at the end. Dark Green's overcommitment to trying to kill off Kha'Zix doomed him, and his ally leaving was the nail in the coffin. Purple and Green still doing okay. Any conflicts yet? No, but the Horde is deep in Ashenvale. We're going to see the first big fight. The Horde has 2-1 ranged upgrades at the very least. His Stonewall Augur Magi, we don't know how strong they are. He also has 2-1 melee. Alright, and a huge, well-balanced force of just all kinds of attack types, armor types, ranged units, siege damage, heroes, demis. It's on. Don't count Samil out, though. Samil is a brutal monster in every race that he plays. He plays them well. You can see Gray already going for the Cenarius aim. Really, what Brown needs to do is... Oh, God, look at how much damage he's suffering. He has no light blue, as far as I can tell. I must just be an idiot, because I don't see light blue. Light blue is down here currently in a huge fight with pink. I take it back. I'm going to slow everything down to half speed. In the south, looks like decent aiming on these Farseers by light blue is doing a good job. He has an Elven Battleship here, so if he retreats... but these lightning shields are going to be a bitch for him to get rid of. We can see them actually hurting his entire army at the moment. The Chimera proving to be a bit of a problem, as he lacks the range damage with the attack type he needs. The Kodo Beast, once they're in range, though, will address that. And more... Wow, everyone's building ranged siege units. My God, it's insane. Brown turns around for a big fight. Mountain Giants now in the front, probably with the reduced magic and melee damage taken. That really addresses Gray's advantages early on. These Fairy Dragons are in the front, probably hoping to pick off some spellcasters, but mostly they're just taking damage right now. They need to shift into their other form if they want to be able to help. Malfurion, Stormrage, and Cenarius both gaining levels at the moment. Horn of Cenarius on him. Samil looks like he's actually gaining some ground against Hidesmoker. And my God, Nailset, look at this. This is insane. It's back and forth nonstop. These, again, lightning shields going down, picking off a unit or two we can hear, but right now all these units are... I take it back. None of them are light armored anymore. They're all it's just piercing damage, throwing piercing damage at medium armor with medium armor. Elian Stormrage, the Betrayer, goes down. He's a melee hero that's agility based in this game, and those never work out. Unless you go Naga, and then you're just a jerk. And it looks like Red finally being rebuffed. Even lose... Oh, he's gonna lose the meat wagon. It's such a shame to lose it that way, but I don't think there's any way he can hold on. Blue seems to have almost given up as well. North Alliance looking like they're in a very strong position. Light blue advancing on pink now, and in the north, Gray finally breaking brown for just a moment. That Bloodlust has got to be terrifying at the moment. Remember, Mountain Giants can taunt. Taunt is huge. Taunt is remarkably useful. Just utilize it. Cenarius got caught in the back. Thank God Gray didn't try to really push in there. He lost a lot of stuff, admittedly. He's trying to reproduce it, but he has no money. He's all out of money. Oh, he has a lot of money. I take it all back. Brown, I bet, has 0. Smells like, oh, I'm dying over here. I can't even produce anything. And North Alliance wiping up the last of Blue's got a ton of Warlock to take it back. He could aim down these very easily. Arathor, turn around. You use all that mana. Why are you running away? Look how weak they are. You could just kill any one of them you wanted. Look, Red's pushing back. You've split them up. Now's the time to fight. They are ranked 2 master level, and they're getting caught by an improved Watchtower. Luckily, they do have magic damage, so they'll do... Oh, God. Purple's not letting go, though. Purple says, "For the Alliance and whatnot. All you warlocks look the same," says Oathmore Garethos. I don't know quite what his voice should be. Oh, he's getting aimed, because he's the only bugger without Divine Shield. And Blue loses a ton of Warlocks without ever using any of the mana sitting on all of them. God, why do you build them if you're not going to use any of the mana on any of the units you own? He's like, I heard Azothan say that I should definitely make some casters, and I should upgrade them, and then I'll win. That's what he said, right? It was Warlock Blue, and fucking, that's the way to go. This is a low econ fight right here between Alpun and Red. and Yo-Yo Strawberry going back and forth at it. This Elven Ballista could prove to be extremely useful as these unarmored units take tons of damage. But Red's wasting units here. He needs to back him up. He needs to reconsolidate. Blue has creeped nothing. Red has creeped everything. Yo-Yo Strawberry kicking the ass. Saffron's taking a lot of the damage there. And Purple, fresh off his victory, goes to brag. And now, Light Blue's probably very confused. He's like, excuse fucking me, but I've been whooping orcish ass down here. So might I inquire, my good lad, as to why there are orcs raiding my coastline? Did we not agree on a 1v1 sort of thing? And Brown, knowing that the enemy is over there, really needs to get down here and start putting some pressure on, because Gray owns the base, and he's quite content to sit here and do dick all. Orange, green, and purple now collapsing on a red that has no support from blue anymore. And Red's doing a good job. Red is really trying, guys. He's got 1-1 upgrades, all the tech that he needs. I think he might have lost his... Yeah, he lost his hero. The only thing he's got is a Nubrek over in North, and he's trying to hold this fight with no hero to benefit from any of the damage or death or experience that's being tossed around. It's such a shame to see. Such a shame to see. Is Dark Green still here? Dark Green's like, no, I'm not giving up. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Even building a castle here. Wow, okay. Well, Yellow had some ideas as to what he should do, but I don't know if he knew he was playing Yellow. It was like, I want castles, and I want to attack the enemy. But I'm not gonna disable anything he has. I'm just gonna throw my units into a meat grinder, and then I'm gonna be like, teal OP. I'm gonna go post and be like, oh, Azothan told me to come to Diplo. Just wanted you to know your map sucks. This is gonna be no. I'm not gonna tell you guys because we'll ruin it. I'll tell you next episode, and then you can all go ruin it. Teal is committing. He's committing atrocities and murder across the land. How do the melee units look? 2-1 upgrades on everything. It's insane. Warmaster Voon looking pretty brutal. But that's not what matters. What matters is Brown moving back down here and doing anything at all. And, oh, he's going to move up and he's going to try to defend. Okay. And look at this. Some ships actually over here. Wow. Doing massive damage to Hidesmoker. Just a couple more volleys would be enough to crush 6-7 units even. But unfortunately, he's going to leave him right there on the coastline. That War Machine's like, dude, if he's not going to walk, I'm not even going to fucking shoot it. Yeah, I know I counter him hardcore, but you guys got it, because he's a terrible captain. Oh, captain, my captain, learn that ships have a purpose. It's not melee combat. God, I would have watched that movie. More reveals going off. If someone's curious as to what the balls is going, okay, it's gray and pink. They have ways of revealing. And he's like, I know where you are, fool. Don't think I don't. Red, how you doing? Red, you dying. Red's trying to produce things. I just can't. Hidesmoker's very confident. He has 500 gold. And here's the assault. Did Dark Green bail out? Where'd Dark Green go? Oh, okay, he's got his units here. He's gonna let them break this gate. And then what he's gonna do is he's gonna hold. Oh, he opened it and closed it a little bit. Look at these cannon towers are getting off good damage. Very good damage. Demolisher's not yet able to address these. Oh, ooh, our town is under siege, but I think this town being under siege is much more important because our capital's under siege. There should be a notice like for that. Sire, your capital's getting in the A. Oh god, I feel like there's probably there's no conflict yet. But this one, light blue versus pink. Nelson. Ooh, Chandris in the very front of the fight, possibly gonna get aimed down here. No direct heal. Oh, the smoothness. Oh, he wind walked out at the last second. And look at this. Chimera's doing some decent splash damage. I miss the days of Hippogriff Riders doing, like, split crazy amounts of damage. Pinks got so mad because they were getting countered brutally. They're like, my 7,000 healing wards can't keep me alive. I think that's unfair. I was like, shut up, asshole. All right, Dark Green did put up a token resistance here in Starwind and said, dude, I'm out. No, dude, where's my capital? Boulevard saying, no, I'm gonna stay. Maybe I thought maybe I'd stay. Oh, Teal actually catches him in, boxes him down, and he could heal himself, but he doesn't utilize micro. He did have very good build orders, but no micro. And this fight's still going on. And the thing, Light Blue just doesn't have anything to address this damage he's taking. And Glaive Thrower is just kind of milling about in the back, not actually engaging, which is probably doing tons of damage. I do like to see so many of the mini abilities thrown out from these Shadowleaf Sentinels. Very good unit. They're the probably decent thing that's holding Light Blue's line right now. But if he keeps taking AoE damage like this from Pink's army, he's not going to last that long. Okay, but these Spirit Wards are going to distract or at least block and do some extra damage. Spirit Wards are great because they have the Pathing Eye of Towers. Oh, Shadowleaf Sentinels trying to aim down Vol'jin. They want the heals. They want the mana regens gone. Ooh, he actually gets rebuffed, and Light Blue is going to take this fight with very few real units left. I'm impressed. It was it ended up being a very close fight. I'm amazed at the number of close fights. Thank you, guys. This is a good game. And Red, as he decided... He's like, no, I don't want to go. Blue. Blue's just sending battleships. Blue, do you have any plans or heroes? Do you have any ideas as to what you'd like to do with your life? Do you have units and boats? Do you have money? Not that much. Red decided, I got it, bro. You seem busy. And then he just cleared it out. Has the Forgotten One been killed? No. Red, knowing he's not quite at that level yet. And especially with this fight going on, he can't afford to commit the resources to that fight. Light Blue finally forced back by T a little bit. By Pink a little bit. He knows he's coming up on the Grand Pyramid of Zul'Farrak. He sees the fires lit over the mountainsides, and he knows dark, trollish things are happening in those places. And a big fight between brown and gray that I've been missing. God, Kalimdor is so forested. All right, wow. Brown is doing the work. These Trees of Life, I don't know what they did to add to his army, but they're awesome. They're holding on really well. Too bad for Hidesmoker, he has an unfortunate bunching here, and many of his units that he would like on the front line are stuck very far back, not doing much of all. Much at all, that is. And, oh, finally some lightning shields from the summoned Furbolg Elder Shaman. Thank you, Cenarius, for those. And all of his keepers of the grove are laughing like, look, their guy's booty is zapping the other guy's booty. That's exactly how they talk, I assure you. Wow, his heroes finally managed to slip through the front line. He's like, I've got it, I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus Christ, why do I sound like Vegeta? God damn it, Nappa. Happiest moment of my life. Oh, God damn it, Nappa. Vegeta. Yay! Gonna be a movie star. My precious... What is happening here? I assume they're repairing one another, but this looks silly. Look, this Alliance Battleship was like, my lord. And then he turns and attacks the two things that will take the least damage from his attack type. Oh, soak it in. Soak in all the things he could be using. Even Orange, like, I'm going to send some water elementals. Because that seems like a decent way to use my resources right now. Gray does break through, or at least Samil is luring him back into this dangerous area. Remember, the Tree of Life providing health regen to everything. Quite a lot, actually. Look at that health regen on a summoned unit. It's crazy. Oh, some spells going off, and Chen Stormstalk might get aimed down. If he dies, I think it's his first. He's his first death. Look, he's got a little thing there, but Brown is so deep in Gray's crap right now. Oh, that was an unfortunate summon for Samil. He wants these Furbolg Orsa warriors on the front line. Chen Stormstout on his second life, but a swarm of Felor Grunts come to defend him. I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to die at the last second. He has the invulnerability. Use the potion. That's part of him. That's why he's such a good Demi. What are you doing? You terrible player. I'm just kidding. Oh, and he's driven back. Trees of Life, not enough. Finally, Furbolg Orsa warriors on the front line. That's where they needed to be. Using their stuns. There's a stun. Good. He did use it right before he died. To great effect. Who was it? Oh, it was Naisha. Didn't want to lose Naisha. Naisha's such a good little girl. This base thoroughly boned it in the face, but he did unsummon it because he's not a noob. Light Blue finally pushed back. Wow, look, he's at the Night Elf Battleship lines. Wow, really just a neat cut of this. Look, the coastlines and Brown able to secure this with the Horde on the east. It's very evenly split and not a fight we usually see. Usually this isn't employed, and think about it, all the fountains of health and things spread around the map, these three-way choke points, they're very fun. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Oh, just using the Furbolg Orsa warriors to kill off units for free. Why not? Might as well. God, that is so efficient. And 2 of them being unsummoned before they can even die, not even giving experience to these units. Gray should have focused them down at the very least. If you're going to lose units, you lose them for a reason. Keepers of the Grove with lower health than I remember, and an unarmored type, thank God, because they used to be really annoying. They had a lot of health, a lot of armor, a lot of crazy stuff going on. The Plague was unleashed, but to very little effect. The humans, for once, were prepared. Everything was killed off. And things were seen to in an orderly fashion. Unlike the campaign where, for whatever reason, things just didn't work out. Dark Green finally calling it a game. He stayed in for a long time against a very good opponent like Dave Rolfe. And I love it. It's so good. Okay, Varrock Surfing. He's ready. And he's got Gorehowl. He picked it up and he swore he would... Even though he uses a sword, and he's like, I really like Thromcar warrior swords, but for the Great Hellscream I will wield his blade in his honor. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's really fucking cool. Right? Alright, Mountain Giants on the front line, 2-1 upgrades definitely have that reduced magic damage and reduced physical damage. Look at one Mountain Giant taking so much damage, heals going off, but not quite enough. He doesn't even want to lose a single Mountain Giant, really being effective here. Seeing spells going off, nice damage being done. Ooh, what is Gray going to do to deal with that? It's too much. Oh, Varrock Surfang, though, way too strong. He just punches through the front line and says, get out of here. Get out of here, warrior. My name is Varrock Surfang. I like to touch people when they're not expecting it. With my sword, that is. I'm no sexual predator. I just have a voice like one. Come, little child. Like, it's very creepy. Faceless one goes down. He's dead. He's so boned. 62 gold. Feel good about yourself. And here we have Blue landing on islands. Wow! Choosing a very interesting attack route that enables him to kill off units basically for free. Tons and tons of stacked units that'll stand here and let that meat wagon just slowly soak in the gold, soaking it in. Alright, Teal is having a ball down here. He's just killing everything off. He's taking his time, getting his upgrades. Not getting his upgrades. Dave Rolfe, are you spending your money? Dave Rolfe. Dave Rolfe. What are you doing with 2K? This is not a boxing game. Come on. These kind of numbers aren't appropriate. And another huge fight between Gray and Brown. These Mountain Giants can interrupt the AI, forcing them to attack. Very annoying for Gray to have to micro. He wants Cenarius, but Cenarius is in the back growing ever stronger. And Brown has done a decent job of killing heroes. So this means Gray has a time limit. Otherwise, if this had just been a stomp and this was a Brown and a Gray in their first fight and Brown had been pushed back to this point, I would say fine. Because we'd be seeing a level 5 Cenarius, but we're going to see a level 10 Cenarius very soon. And the healing aura stacked on top of his ultimate is going to be near unstoppable for Gray if he doesn't have some kind of insane upgrade advantage. And these Orc champions, though tanky, are starting to die. But Gray is actually winning this right now. A good job. Very good push here is going to force the issue. These Ursa warriors needed to be in the front, stunning a lot more than we saw. And Light Blue finally in another fight with Pink. He's all over the place. Oh, he's taking out Stonewall Keep. He says, you want to kill Abaddon? You want to kill Abaddon? I want to kill Yobe. Is that Abaddon? I feel like that is Abaddon. Can't be crazy. Darkshore. Abaddon is in Darkshore. Alright, Brown has retreated again. He's lost some ground, but nothing he can't make up in time. If Dave Rolfe were to give his money to the Kalimdor fight, we would see battles the likes of which we have never seen in Kalimdor. Can you imagine that much gold being funneled into this quality of a Kalimdor? That's the name of this episode, Quality Kalimdor. Quality Kalimdor. I need a drink of water. Of water. Did Blue just leave his units there? Yeah, he did. He's like, okay, this is on autopilot. I'll just fucking attack this area. This damn healing totem is gonna keep stuff alive, and they have healers too. So Dave Rolfe decides I'm gonna go ahead and check out the north. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be a good time. Maybe a bad time. I don't know. But Brown moves out and takes this control point again. Oh, Gray actually took this. He's going to kill the Watcher's headquarters. Oh, Brown's got to hurry in there very quickly. Come on. Oh, it's going to die. There's no chance. Unless he gets off a perfect stun. That thing is... Oh, it wasn't target. It was just random. Look at that Brown, like stun, 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 but he overused the stun. He didn't use the stun to the maximum effectiveness. The stun was not amused. Man, Teal's going to be scary if he ever spends his money. Will he spend it on a forward base up here? He should. He should build a giant base right here. Just something truly appropriate for Grim Batol. Just make it into a Fel Orc monster base. Yes, kill the Ogre Barracks that has nothing in it anymore because the thing that used to be in there crashed the game. That's game design. That's map editing. Blue has a big fleet, but I don't know what he thinks he's protecting from. He's like, I have a feeling the control points that haven't moved in Kalimdor in a long time are very important. Gray, by far, has the most control points in this entire continent. He's fine. Oh, I think I see the move. Gray, oh no. Light blue, do you know? Light blue, do you know? Light blue does not know as far as I know. This could be very bad. I mean, he's got kind of good moves against what Gray, Pink's got. He can kind of deal with it, but he can't deal with Gray. Oh, and he sees Gray. He sees Hide Smoker. That was a very quick reaction time. I would have been butchered long ago. But Tyrande out in the front right now. Warsong Grunts. They're being shadow shot in the face to slow them down. Lightning shields. Oh god, Tyrande's got such a big hitbox. It's terrible. She gets hexed. I don't think there's any way out of this for Tyrande. Chandra's gonna have to be the one who does it. Doomhammer on Chandra's actually. So Light Blue won a fight at one point that netted him the Doomhammer, and that's quite a nice grab. If he gets up and hooks up with his ally, who has the insane heals, his range damage and spellcasters are gonna start to make a big difference, especially these chimeras in the fight that that is going on in the north with Gray. Their magic damage will be invaluable at wiping out that army. I should probably be looking at other things too. But nothing's happening. Oh, he's does he have the money? No, he has the money. He's going to try to teleport out. But one stun, one hex, and he's gone. He's going to get hexed. He's going to get hexed. He gets hexed. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to have to wind walk the fuck out of there. Please tell me they don't have any reveals. Oh, no, he's revealed. Oh, this is bad. He's going to lose the Doomhammer. Oh, he lost everything. He lost his entire army. Wrath Icefire spent 300 gold on a town portal and then died. And then Varrock Surfang is going to teleport where? Probably up to fight Brown. Oh, this is terrible news. Oh, it's so bad. The Warzone Lumber Camp was under assault for like 0.2 seconds to one hit from a Mountain Giant. And he was like, no, I'll have none of that. But Brown is strong. Brown might very well be able to take this position if he pushes. 3-3 upgrades from Gray, though. No joke. Samil's doing a great job. My God, this is all over the place. But finally, this is like the League. They just sat around not doing anything. Oh, wow. Arathor. I take it back, bro. I was mocking him earlier for not using his anything. And now look at this fleet he brings us. The North Alliance is probably building up forces. They're like, we're going to need forces to take out Northrend. I feel like we're going to need... Oh, shit. Purple's actually already here. Do red and blue have enough on the ground to fight off just purple? I think Saffron might be enough to fight off just purple, because purple didn't bring that many longbowmen. He is at 3-5 upgrades, though, so that's decent. What? Oh, purple was building things, out of this barracks. How sneaky. He managed to sneak all the way into Northrend, build 3 barracks, and start pumping things out. Now that I'm seeing what blue has, I think he'll probably be able to hold. But will the North Alliance be able to hold against teal? That's the big question here. Brown did go for the fight. I'd say he's definitely winning right now. Especially with these Furbolg Ursa Warriors pleasantly placed on the front. If those stuns go off, it will be destructive. Uther the Lightbringer's down. Ooh, Uther the Lightbringer's down. QWO, QWO, QWO. You can tell he was like, please just use Holy Light and then turn on Divine Shield. Please use Holy Light and turn on Divine Shield. Oh no, Tichondria is getting... I hate that. I want to talk about that right now. I think that's broken. I think the fact that caster can net your hero for like 5 seconds is absolutely... And he can do it from ranged is absolutely fucking broken. And I want to see that get changed. Wow, Subgoat's so mad. Wow, Subgoat, bro. Bro. He's so angry and using language I don't approve of. But now we see Flame Shields going down. Subgoat is deep in enemy territory, and Blue's not letting him go. He's got plenty of Carrion Swarms and Flame Shields to slowly bleed this army out. And without a mana regen nearby, it's going to be very hard for Purple to keep up Holy Lights enough to keep an army alive. And with Teal moving up, he's not fucking around. He's already got the hero aiming Burning Blade Master squad available. They're going to Windwalk, surround your hero, and ruin your day. Brown, Samil. He's still got heroes. Did Wrath Icefire not giving up? I don't think. He has a little bit of money. He's producing a hero. He's got Glaive Throwers and Battleship. Wow, he's really going to hold on. Holy shit. Okay. I'm amazed. Usually, like, if a light blue lost that much, you'd expect to see GG right then. It'd be over. Purple finally taking all of Ajol Narub, but Daedalus Blackmore's still alive. I think he might have been even angrier if that thing got aimed. Like, no! My man! Oh no! Gray snuck some more units up and killed off Watcher's headquarters. Brown's not going to have any of that. He's like, no, what are you doing? And Gray says, I'm doing this. I'm moving everything I own into your face. And then we'll put a base in your face. Hidesmoker finally down below to like 9 gold. He's just running units in. Snar's like, thank you for the experience. It's lovely. I didn't know I would have such considerate house guests in the form of the Horde. I was expecting something far more sinister when I heard that name, but you men are just lovely. You are just the best house guests. Let's see how Brown... Oh, Brown is dealing with it. But it's a Blade Master. It's a squad. He's zero aiming. He's trying to kill Cenarius. What he needs to do is stop moving and start fighting right now. Oh, but he needs to move just Cenarius. That's the only one. Use these units. Ooh, Samil. He's got to do the stomp. He's got to use the stomp. Cenarius back out of range now, and Gray sacrificing many forces to try to do that. Really inflicting damage only to Cenarius, which was healed up. You got to remember, when you hero aim like that and fail, it's very hard to come back from if you lose your army. And now we see another aim coming down. No, not an aim. He's going to leave the summon units behind. Use the stomps. Use them. You have the mana. He hasn't even used one. I know that. Just lets him go to waste. And Light Blue, how you doing, buddy? He's doing okay. He's got some things, and he's going to get a hero squad out, and he's going to try to hold the line. But he's very nervous because Pink's on the way. But Pink doesn't have anything to deal with these battleships. All of his catapults long ago destroyed in battles against Light Blue. And what is going on? I have a thing. It was my friend Anukware. What is she doing up at this hour? It's an ungodly hour. The north. Actually, I should say in here. Finally, red coming into contact with purple. And I think these flying units are going to make the difference. He has nothing to address those. He's forced to run away. Does get a hero aim off, but a Nubrak up to level 9 now. And Nubrak is quite the tank. If you get him a Ring of Protection, or even several Rings of Protection, his natural armor bonus, plus his reflection damage, plus the rings, and his big health, it's awesome. Purple, wow, Purple. Subgoat is really pushing the fight in Northern right now. And finally, we do see some things. Baron Rivendar back alive, and Blue is in the fight. He should be using that mana combat canceling ability on Tichondria. 7 seconds of no combat. Reveal, he's saying, I need reveals in Northrend. There's Dreadlords in my face. He's got to be God. He's got Curse on all of his units. They're low on mana. No more Holy Lights. And that's the moment in this army when you go, holy shit, I only have like 2 Paladins with enough mana to heal anything. Oh God, I gotta run. Oh, I hope my boat is still there. And GG? Subcode saying GG? Green and OJ are just useless, he says. Green and OJ know that there's a teal coming up here that they have to deal with. Unfortunately, if they had come with you, I think you would have won already and been just fine. Subcode is in rage mode right now. Even losing all these heroes, not that big. You can reproduce it, bro. Your alliance has been doing really well. You should just teleport out or ask for a little bit of money. Red, you sneaky bastard, +1 for awesome. Well, I guess Red did do quite good, quite well, quite things. Brown is still in a running fight with Jesus. Korkron Guard, though, are in the back lines right near Cenarius, and we're going to see them start to try to surround at the moment. Very strong unit. Good summon. Varric Surfang, a little damage, and he's running out of tanky units, whereas Brown has just produced a fresh wave of Mountain Giants and Furbolg Ursa Warriors, and a little damage being taken on some things in the back here. Korkron Guard doing some damage. And purple's supposed to solo evil. Seems legit blue. Purple loses everything. Hopefully he'll stay in the game and not just give up. Kor'kron Guard are doing a good job of distracting all these units from what they should be doing, which is inflicting the damage on the army that is currently blocked by the Mountain Giants, and hopefully these Furball Ursa Warriors in a second as they move to the front. Or will they be forgotten to the back as Brown focuses on just easy, like, I gotta micro the front. That's all I got time for. And wow, Gray actually rebuffed, and he might lose Varrock Surfang here to a decent Entangling Roots or something like that. Even one thing would do it. No, Brown is a merciful god. He never had a chance to get boots. He's never been far enough out to get here to get boots. He's like, I wanted a thing, and there's no shops early on. It's so hard. Blue being kind of crazy, and we can see light blue is holding, but god, these serpent wards placed perfectly are killing off the glaive throwers. Light blue, do you have your heroes or any of your... his army's moving up here, probably hoping to snipe off stuff, and then he realized, oh no, now things are happening here, and I can't emotionally deal with them. Oh no. Teal content to sit here and never move. He's like, I got so much money. When I attack, the boned. He's probably teching up. He's getting all his tier options, I bet you. Even these demons back here. Orange has 1,000 gold, he says. So mad. You mad, bro? Oh my god, they can sail on that. That's so strong. Oh, and these serpent wards have just enough health to tank a few shots from these glaive throwers, meaning that they... Oh no, and the last of the ships is going to go down. We should have won. Oh, Alpon's like, my boat sunk. I don't know what to tell you. There's just dangerous on the high seas right now. It's time of year. It's kind of crazy. He's like, oh, I fucking hate you. Drazilb's still alive, keeping his demi. Good job, Gray. I mean, he lost one of his demis, but he's got another. Gray has a lot of heroes and demis. It's really strong. Wow, green lost. Oh, that's right. So it looks like the blockade actually did its job and sunk all of green's stuff. Yeah, purple's like, why weren't you there? They're like, because there's a fucking blockade and we couldn't get over there and we didn't have the... To be fair, orange definitely had the money to teleport and help. Like, and even a hero with an ability that could teleport and help. And he's like, nah, I'm good. We're going to do this one in a 2-part episode. Ooh, instead of a regular sized 3. I'm in the mood for a 2. You know, I was like, I could have a 10, but if I got 5 2s, that's the same. And like, if 5 2s throughout my entire life. If it adds up, it's good. And throwing down the reveal, trying to make sure that he knows the possibility of Blade Masters coming up is very strong. Blade Masters would be a perfect answer to taking out those very important elite units that he's been unable to get to otherwise. Wrath Icefire's still in this, technically. In a boat now. And he's like, what are you doing? Oh, shit. Oh, oh, please don't tell me he has anything to kill it with. Oh, the Sawhawk does extra damage.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Dave Rolfe is a merciful god. He's not attacking anyone yet. He's like, no, I'm too busy. I'm making things. Look at what I'm making. You're doomed. It's baked at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and it burns. Oh, wow. Nice shot here. These Furball Ursa Warriors slamming into the front lines of Gray, and a couple of the Horde War Machines. What are you doing not killing those? What? Those are so expensive. What are you doing? What are you doing? By the way, everyone in chat, I don't have chat up. I'm streaming without chat up. Why? Because I felt like streaming without chat up. Kor'kron Guard are going to take out a few of these Mountain Giants. Any more upgrades? No, still just 3-3. Gray really forced a fight now as... I take it back. He has so much fucking money, it's not even funny. But Orange. Ooh, Orange decided to come over to Kalimdor. He's like, we're doing so well everywhere else. And I mean, we're definitely done. Oh, a landing party from Blue here. Will it be enough? Subcoat building tons of cannon towers, but they're not quite finished. Only halfway. Oh, so many units dying right now. Subcoat. You have 400 gold. You should produce units from this barracks to hold off until these cannon towers are done. Subcoat. Subcoat, all that money will be wasted if you don't justify this purchase, Subcoat. Subcoat! Subcoat! What are you doing, Goat? Finally producing units. He's like, God, do I have to do everything? My base is under attack. Jesus. Silverhand Squire. It looks like a couple of these towers might actually reach mature. No, they're gonna one gets aimed down. 2 more over here. 2 done, and now blue knows he's got to back up. His warlocks and priests are both unarmored, and he's got to let something else do the damage. Oh my Jesus, what could possibly be attacking up here too? It's all of blue's navy. Blue just sent a giant wall of shit and was like, deal with it. Have a blast. Alright, here it is, Samil. He's camped, he's ready. He knows what's going on. He's got Moonkin. He ain't no dummy, he ain't no Wadget. Blue's not done yet either. And purple is... You had a metric fuck ton of Silverhand Squires. What happened? Did they all die and they didn't leave corpses? Did you just let them run into the Navy? There's like 3 battleships. Well, what are you doing? Oh no. Alright, Stratholme should have a summon ability too, I think. Green's like, orange. Hey, buddy. Hey, orange. I know you're busy decking out your caster heroes with Claws of Attack plus 15. But we got things to do. And orange is like, I don't have anything to do. I'm retired. And you're like, no, you're not. Look, you just finished your internship. You're not retired. You can't just go to bed super early all the time, okay? Like, there's battles taking place at midnight, okay? And you're never here even when you're awake. It's terrible. What in the world? Orange, is it 1-2? Oh, Jesus. Orange's like, I better take out the priest because I'm a min-max kind of guy, and I don't want to waste hits on units that are getting healed. I really got to be efficient in my use of space and gold. Oh man, Samil's been pushed back. We're gonna end part 1 here, and we'll start part 2. I'm gonna open up the chat to see who, if anyone, is yelling at me. And this has been the one, the only, the Azothan. Thank you for joining me for a very mellow Kalimdor kind of game. It's feeling good, and I'll see you in part 2 for the finale.